Back to the video. I got to put these two on back to back. According to Tootie, Little Tootie, uh, Sergeant Romero, Sergeant out of Victory Sheriff Station, he is a homosexual. He's been convicted of voyeurism already. Tootie has a rape crime too already. He's been convicted back in the days of raping some girls. As far as I can tell, he picked up two girls under the age of 18, they say, and he went to the unlocated space spot. And they were getting high, and Tootie grabbed one of them. The other one took off. Tootie was caught on the scene. I guess he was dressed like a female or something like that. And the cops came and they took him to jail, but they arrested him. But he's an informant, so they put down something else. Like it's a sex crime, but they put something else down. Like maybe like a. I haven't seen his record, but Sergeant Merrill says it. So does Phyllis, and so does Tootie. He has a prior sex crime on there. As far as I can tell, Merrill says that every now and then he gets a special treat. That little Tootie would go to his bed and visit him in his house. He tears that little boy's booty up. That's sad, homie. That's gotcha. Like father, like son. But anyways, I said that to say that Tootie set this up. Every time I say something that's true, they're watching me right now. He makes sure that 200 people from Ontario, I'm going to tell you the name. Well, not from only from Ontario, Kuka. First one, Henry Hernandez, Batman, pedophiliac. Frankie Akala, pedophiliac, his little brother. Informant, pedophiliac, serial rapist. Brenda Akala, pedophiliac, serial rapist, informant. Let's see. Debbie, Dodo's ex-wife, pedophiliac, serial rapist, and informant. Patricia Lopez, pedophiliac, serial rapist, and informant. I know this because they did it to me first on voyeurism, 647J. Let's see who else. We got Joey, the older brother, serial rapist, pedophiliac, serial killer. We got Larry, pedophiliac, serial rapist, serial killer. They're two wives. They're serial rapists. We got Frankie Collins, first girlfriend, first wife. She's from Ontario. She is a serial rapist, serial killer, and a serial informant. She goes, retells on everybody. Batman Hernandez, wife, serial rapist, serial killer, informant, pedophiliac. Joey Lopez, pedophiliac, serial rapist, informant. Joey Tater, he's a punk, man. That pinchy puto. You know what he did? First of all, back in the 90s, Joey always been disaster. You guys know Joey. He's a needle fanatic. That some bitch gets that needle. You know what he did? He went to Christina there at the house in 1812 when they first got. Joey was the first one to start putting heroin in my ex's vein. For no reason, she wasn't a heroin user. He filled her up with heroin for this year, 6 months. He gave it to her on a regular basis because he got upset because I told the truth to another vodka. Joey got it. He had two little brothers from the neighborhood. I think it was Juju and Andy. And Joey didn't pay someone for his cardigan back in the day. And then Joey was told to pay. He said he wasn't going to pay because he had a problem with the cardigan. So they made an example. They took his two brothers gone. Something he did. Joey then in return killed his own brother. Then he got stabbed in the pinto over too. Then come back again. Guess what he did? He came at me. He killed he had something to do with my nephew getting a hot shot. He also had my wife, Sally. He was around her when she got killed. And Bobby Cuellar, he was around her when she got killed. I know for a fact he went and got the needle of heroin. He started filling her up every day. Pirate Hector Lopez was with him all the time. Yeah, I'll tell you about him. Joey then got those people mixed up in my family. Then he got my daughter and them, he's beating them, having them rape. Cha-Cha's with them the whole time. You have to understand one thing. Uh, then Joey first he killed his two brothers. Then he goes ahead and kills my family off. You know, and then I told him you're gonna pay me 6 people for that for what you did on. Then he goes and says he doesn't care about his family. Take him. So he got them. And now he's gonna get his wife killed and 6 more people because Angel Lopez on the wheelchair is involved in this. Fernie over there in CDC is involved in this. Cha-Cha's involved in this. He has a nephew named Bubba. He's involved in it. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? That son of a bitch has the balls to stand up to me, but he don't come outside in 30 fucking years. You know why? Because I put his fucking cap on. Him and that fucking needle is all he cares about. He's been an informant telling the Huda since the early 90s, homie. That son of a bitch is everything I say he is, homie. I'm gonna make sure that motherfucker gets one right in his face going off the 45, right between the fucking eyes, homie. Some bottles can't see straight. His veins need to be watched. Take it out on the Ruka. We'll make an example of it. Also, that's Kevin Martinez, serial rapist, serial pedophiliac, and he's a snitch from Ontario PD. Now, Kevin got a badge here not too long ago. The Ontario Police Department gave him a badge home. And I don't know what kind of badge it was, but he was proud to wear it. He said he wanted to be a block guy. He was going around town, hey, but I got me a badge, Ontario PD, nobody can touch it. Who does that, home? Who does that? Then you know what he did? These bottles threw me in jail. All these bottles voted on January 3rd, home. They had me thrown in jail, home. And the judge threw me in jail. Okay, now, paperwork's coming. I got enough evidence to get all the paperwork on. The problem is, people keep helping them out and healing him. You can't trust nobody out there. You can't. Because they lie to everybody, say they're not, and people believe them because they've been around here the whole time. But I ain't stupid, Holmes. I've been gone 30 years, and if I come back and I don't see any of them in the body, I know they're no good. Hector Lopez is a transvestite. He sleeps around with all kinds of people, homie. He always says, I get to F who I want and where I want to. The other day, he was on the cell, and they asked him, where's Brenda's girl? Pyre said, she's over here in my canton. The little girl was saying, why did you break my phone? Why did you break my phone? She's 8 years old. And then somebody said, Pirates with her? Why are they doing by themselves? Pirate said, I'm babysitting. Babysitting. She said, Pirate likes to do nasty things to me. And Brenda said, that's okay. That's your stepdaddy then. Can you believe that? And Phyllis, and District Attorney, and Cucamonga Fifth Floor, they raised all these people since the 90s, and they all are listening to it, and they all are being charged with the same thing, and none of them will turn them in. There's not a single police department that I can go to get all these fucking people off the street. That's not even half. Do you understand how pissed off I am? Do you really? They run Southern Califas, and there's nothing we can do about it? They get to get my Ruka and my daughter and beat the shit out of them forever? Rape them and beat them till they're dead? That's wrong. That's the wrongest thing I've ever heard, period. What you need to do is find some soldados to run up in this house and hit them all, homie. Volada. I'll lead the way, home, si puedo, home. Ahorita, un día, you showed me. It's sad. My girls are barely alive. Phyllis is convicted. They all said they can't get away from me. There's no way they're going to be able to get away with it. But they don't want to let the girls go. Pedophilia. A rato.